Yes,
Russell
let's do
Wilson.
that.
Russell
It's
Wilson.
an ugly play.
Yeah, this
but
is an ugly play.
He's Russell Wilson.
He's Russell Wilson. Got to play him. Jimmy G against the Seattle Seahawks defense. This is actually you were going to look at metrics online, and you're going to say, "Oh my God, the Seahawks defense is actually pretty good." No, they're not. They're not very good. That's actually been the weakness of Seattle.
Yeah.
I would actually say Jimmy Garoppolo is not a bad play, but there is way better options out there for him than that. But I would not be worried about starting like Tevin Coleman. If you need Matt Breida, I would not be afraid of starting Matt Breida either. If you go to the other side, Chris Carson is an obvious start. Penny and anyone else in that backfield has not gotten any work.
Yep.
So Lockett, do you like him?
Yes. But
Metcalf?
honestly, I don't love any of these guys this week because I think it's going to be a grind game.
It really is. Metcalf is very touchdown dependent.
I'm not Metcalf this week.
Yeah. And then you get a very stout debut for Mr. Josh Gordon,
who I also don't like this week.
It is a gross matchup for Josh Gordon, but he could. I don't know. Usually, you get cut by your team, you're pissed off. You want to play well.
I know this isn't the week though.
Yeah, it's not the week, but I feel like Josh Gordon's first game as a Seattle Seahawk might turn out to be good. I'm curious to see how they utilize him.
Yeah.
Does he take over what Metcalf was doing, or does he just end up being the third wide receiver, or does he, because obviously, this is the way that I kind of think about things. Lockett is a slot receiver, and then Gordon is an outside receiver. So they play two different roles. Mm-hmm. So I think Josh Gordon's not going to eat into Lockett's share of targets. I think he's going to eat into Metcalf's. And maybe a little bit of Lockett, but we're not going to. How many targets did he have last week? 18?
Yeah. He had 18.
So, he's not going to get 18 targets again. Because some of those are going to go to Josh Gordon. But
and they're probably not going to throw the balls back.
They were ecstatic that he fell all the way to 28. They were looking into guys like Antonio Brown to bring in. So they obviously believe in Josh Gordon to be that. So I'm curious to see how they utilize him in that offense. If it's good, then you might hit on a really good player. But at this point, he's just a speculative look. No, he's not a start this week. Jacob Hollister, people are going to be like, yes, Jacob Hollister, I picked him up off the waiver wire. I nailed it. I got him. Don't start him.
Yeah, don't start him.
And then we got on the other side Emmanuel Sanders,
who's Emmanuel Sanders has been great since he's come to San Fran. But again, I think this is going to be such a low scoring, grinded out game.
Yeah.
So I don't love Sanders this week.
Yeah, me neither. Deebo Samuel, no. Dante Pettis, no. Oh, man, Dante Pettis, man. I was so excited about him this year.
Yeah.
And my soul got ripped out, and he's way worse than he was last year. And the only thing that's holding him to actually being anything relevant, we hoped every time Dante Pettis gets 5 catches and a touchdown and ends up having 12 fantasy points, he jumps up the waiver wire charts, and then
here he is, he's back,
and then he doesn't. Yeah. So George Kittle, obvious start for the 49ers.